And it's my opinion that if we do not stand up and rescue America now, instead of the story of the three little bears reading as Mama Bear, Papa Bear, and Baby Bear, it's going to be reading as two Papa Bears. Baby Bear will have been aborted, and Goldilocks will be somewhere as a victim of human trafficking.
Oh! Well, hello out there. How's everybody doing? It's everybody's favorite conservative in New York, Christopher Wright. Here to do one of my momentous walk and talk videos. I'm going to be very brief with you. I'm going to be straight to the point. I'm here in Baltimore in Maryland for the walkaway, reunion. Pretty much we're getting together. We're getting our voices heard. We're, come out here fight for conservatism. And we got some real pictures out here today. And it's the Rescue America rally. You get my book bag too over there? My book bag over there? All right. You want to grab my book bag? But yeah, I'm at the Rescue America rally for a walkaway. Shout out to my man Brandon Strock. Oh, you gonna say it, brother? You watch my stuff for me? Yeah. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. And we got some real pictures out here, so let me show you guys what's going on.
Over here, we need over here. Because of our president and because of you guys, Walkaway has fought since the beginning. You guys have fought since the beginning. Hey. So many patriots, beautiful people here. So here we go.
Sing it, Joy.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming,
Whose bright stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight over ramparts Leave a beat. Slave ship. Oh, say does that star-spangled slave ship on a slave ship from the Democratic Party for the land of the free. Enslaved! Unless you're a Democrat. Enslaved! KKK! Yeah, KKK! KKK!
God bless America.
God bless America. Fuck your God. Don't vote Democrat unless you like KKK. You know what I'm talking about.
Speak here too.
Don't follow the Tea Party
system. Who stood for that flag.
Unless you like the mob.
Even God bless these protesters, because you live in a free nation, you have a right to be here.
Amen. Amen.
Because of this freedom, because of this nation's freedoms, because of the people that fought and bled and died. See, now they walk away because they're faced with the truth. People died for your freedom to be here. And we love you guys. We are not enemies. We are not enemies because we support and protect free speech. And all Black lives matter. All lives matter. All white lives matter. All Latino lives matter. All Asian lives matter. Life matters. From womb to tomb. From womb to tomb. Because if we're going to talk about life mattering, we can't overlook the unborn. We can't overlook those that cannot fight and speak their own battles. We can't fight against injustice unless we mention the actual slavery existing in this nation right now, which is human trafficking. I wish some of my people would come out as strong against people being enslaved, human trafficked, as they do against the small portion of people being killed by police officers. And we don't want anyone to die in this nation. But I want to tell you, police officers aren't bad people.
Facts.
There are bad police officers, but you cannot be general. You cannot say all police officers are bad. You cannot say all so-and-so is bad. You can't apply a blanket statement to a group of people where 14% of them are Black Americans. 14% of our police officers are African American. That's more of a percentage than are African American in the United States. It's 13%. Okay, we know. And it is appalling and heartbreaking for me to be in this nation, which I was blessed enough to be born here, and many people were not, to know that there is true slavery, degradation, and pain going on right outside the borders of this nation. That's why millions want to get here every year. That's why millions of people fight to become citizens of America, the United States of America.
USA! 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 USA!
That's right.
USA!
That's
USA! USA! USA!
We love America, and we love our rights and our freedom of speech, our freedom to gather peacefully, our freedom of religion. But yet somehow, abortion clinics stay open, marijuana shops stay open, liquor stores and strip clubs stay open. Meanwhile, our temples, our mosques, our churches, our synagogues, our gyms, our beaches, our natural resources, places where people can de-stress, places where we can be healthy, are shut down. And you're telling me this is not a pandemic? Please. Please. I am here to represent you guys and the people watching, millions of people who couldn't make it here today, who are watching, who are a part of Walk Away, who want to be a part of Walk Away, who want to support Walk Away, who have walked away and who need to walk away. If you can't be here, donate. Even if you are here, donate.
So much for coming out today. I have so much to say, but very little time, so I'll make it all very, very concise. The first thing I want to say to everybody is thank you. Thank you to all of you who came today, who showed up, who stood up. I cannot express to you what a, what's the word that I want to use here? Well, when I went from being a liberal to a conservative, adjustment, that's the word I'm looking for. What an adjustment it was in the way that conservatives do things as opposed to the way that liberals do things. I'm having a hell of a time motivating conservatives, you guys, a hell of a time. There were more than 800 people who signed up to come to this rally today. More than 800. And every time we do walk-away events around the country, we've kind of developed a system, a rule. I call it the 1/3 rule. Generally, 1/3 of the amount of people who sign up actually show up. And then what happens afterwards is for the next week, I get inundated with emails from people saying, I got scared. I was afraid that Antifa was going to come. I was afraid that protesters were going to come. I was afraid that Black Lives Matter might come. I was afraid. And then these same people sit around on their computers all day long going, why is the country going to hell? Why is the country going to hell? How is this happening? I don't understand. Let me tell you something. Conservatives seem to have this notion that simply voting is enough. That their activism, that their participation in saving their country can all be condensed to one single act that takes place every 4 years, maybe every 2 years if you go and you vote in the midterms. They think that that's enough. I'm here to tell you, for everyone listening, simply voting is no longer enough. You have to show up for this country. We are losing it every day. Let me tell you something else. For those people out there who say, okay, well, I vote, and you say that's not good enough. So why would I go to a rally? Why would I go to a demonstration? What possible difference is that going to make? Let me tell you what a difference that's going to make. 2 months ago, we couldn't even fathom the idea that anybody would be talking about defunding our police. But because these guys over here do show up, because they do rally, because they do gather, we're now taking money away from the police in the United States. People think this is a good idea. That is the power of demonstration. That is the power of showing up. That something as illogical and insane as taking money away from the police is now being considered an actual viable idea by politicians, and they're catering to their demands because they show up. And what I hear from conservatives is, oh, you know, my daughter had a play date. Oh, I had to weed my garden. Oh, I had to, and I got scared, and I got scared. Then don't bitch about losing your country.
Hey, facts.
Because this is not a game. It's not a joke. I am of a certain age. It's none of your damn business. But I've been around for a little while. And I know a lot of you who are older than I am. I've heard from people in their 50s, people in their 60s, people in their 70s, said they've never seen anything like this before in their lifetime in this country. And I haven't. I've never seen anything like it. I have never in my life sat home week after week after week after week watching my television set and watching hordes of people smash windows, burn buildings, burn businesses, intimidate people, beat people up, murder people, and get away with it with complete impunity because the media enables all of this, all of it. And we're staying home. We don't show up. Now listen, this is not a negative speech. It might feel like a negative speech. The reason why I'm being so firm about this right now is because this is the very first Walk Away Rescue America rally. Okay?
America first.
This is the beginning of the movement. Black Lives Matter didn't start with thousands and thousands and thousands of people going out there. They started off with a couple, a handful, and then they became dozens. Dozens became hundreds. Hundreds became thousands. If I may address you guys over there at Black Lives Matter, excuse me, those of you over there, a few things I would like to say to you. We agree on more than you realize. We all think that Black Lives Matter. Can you applaud that? We all are sick to our stomach when we see anybody murdered who should not be murdered. We all are absolutely sick to our stomach when the very rare instances that police abuse people or kill people without justification. It's not okay. We agree on that. Now there are things that we don't agree on, and that's okay. But what we do is we sit down and we talk about it with mutual respect for one another. I talk to you, you talk to me, I listen to you, and you listen to me. And together, we come together in patriotism and unity here in the United States of America. Because whether you believe this or not, I love every one of you guys. I love you.
United we stand.
And every one of you is an important person. Every one of you is a valuable person. We need all of you guys. But we need to talk to each other with respect. And we need to listen to one another with respect. And we do not accomplish real change in this country by going and tearing things down, burning buildings, smashing windows, and committing acts of violence. That is not how we make change in the United States.
Thanks.
I want to tell you how I think we really demonstrate that Black Lives Matter. If you believe that Black Lives Matter, or if you're a black person who believes that your life matters, what you don't do is go out and commit acts of violence and vandalism and destruction. You don't do that. Today, before this rally, I was walking to go run some errands back to my hotel room. As I was walking back to my hotel room, I came across 4 black teenagers, 4 boys, probably about 13, 14, 15 years old. I saw that they were holding things, and the first thing I thought was, oh boy, I wonder if they're part of the Black Lives Matter movement. Then when I looked a little closer and listened a little closer, what I saw was that they had buckets of soap and water and sponges, and they were out working, trying to earn money by cleaning people's windows on their cars as they drove by. That's how you show people that your life matters. You don't cause destruction. You cause yourself to be a valuable member of your society. You show that your life matters by being a contributor to those around you and by being a good citizen. That is how you show that your life matters. Running long? Wrap it up? Good enough, good enough. God, I thought I'd really do this quickly. I never can. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for coming out to the very first Walkaway Rescue America rally. As the beautiful Joy Vila, and by the way, can we give it up to Joy Vila? She flew here from California last night. And she's going back to the airport right now. She just wanted to be here. Because Joy Vila shows up. Every time Joy Vila shows up. So I'm going to wrap this up by saying that 1 week from today, I will be in Sacramento with the Rescue America Rally. 1 week after that, I will be in Los Angeles with the Rescue America Rally. 1 week after that, I will be in Milwaukee, Wisconsin at the same time as the DNC convention with the Rescue America Rally. Then we're heading to Miami, and then we're heading to Atlanta, Georgia, and then we'll be heading to every swing state we can possibly get to. I know it's hot as hell, you guys. I'm sorry. Thanks for coming out. Let me wrap this up right now. Thank you guys so much for showing up. And to those of you at home, show up. Start showing up. America matters. America's worth it. We need to rescue this country. America needs heroes right now. Show up. Thank you very much. Let's all get behind the stage.
As I was saying, Brandon's about to go into a live interview with OAN, One American News. We're not plugging anybody, but they're giving us some airtime to push that we are out to rescue America. So if he gets the cue to scream that out, make sure we all go with them there. The next few speakers are...
So you guys seeing, we got some real pictures out here.
Born and bred.
Walk away.
And part of this movement, we wanted to make sure...
It's a Reunion America, Rescue America rally. And you hear Brandon Strauch's out here, Joy Vila, some real American patriots out here. Everybody's been conservative in New York representing. So, I just want to let you guys know we're out here. We're here to fight, man. We're not here to back down. And what my stance on the whole Black Lives Matter thing, my personal stance, my issue with Black Lives Matter is it's not the word Black Lives Matter. Black Lives Matter, the word itself, doesn't sound bad. Of course, Black Lives Matter, Hispanic Lives Matter, Asian Lives Matter, White Lives Matter, Jewish Lives Matter, Muslim Lives Matter, all lives matter. But it's the organization behind Black Lives Matter is who I had a problem with. An organization is ran by George Soros money and Clinton Foundation money. And they are a local terrorist organization that is here to destroy this country. That's the issue I have with Black Lives Matter. It's not the term Black Lives Matter. But as you guys know how the left likes to use their terms, like anti-fascist, Antifa. Oh, they're just anti-fascist. But in reality, they're a terrorist organization, just like Black Lives Matter is a terrorist organization. So when I come out here to fight against Black Lives Matter, of course I'm not fighting against my own community, my own people. Of course that's not the issue. The issue I'm having is the organization that runs the term Black Lives Matter. And I know what that organization is. And it's the deep state, as Trump calls them, the Illuminati, some calls them, globalists, some calls them, but they are the enemy of the country. And I know who they are, and I know who they are for a very long time. So just because of this guy's name with Black Lives Matter, all Black Lives Matter is Karl Marx with the blackface on. That's all Black Lives Matter is. Karl Marx with blackface. That's Black Lives Matter. Black Lives Matter, which I like to call them. So I'll let you guys know I'm out here today representing my boy Brandon Strauch, represent the Walkaway Movement, represent Rescue America Rally, because we got to do the grassroots campaigning, because the mainstream media ain't going to help us change this country. The people have to change the country. You got to do it from a grassroots level. So this is what I'm out here doing, to show you guys I'm here in the grassroots level in Baltimore when I'm from New York City, but I'll go anywhere on the East Coast to show I love this country. So we're out here, man, we're fighting. We got some real patriots out here. Let you guys know, man, that's what you guys were representing. God bless the United States, and God bless everybody out there listening. Thank you. Oh, fellow New Yorker. Yeah. The pleasure. Yeah, Brooklyn.
Born in Brooklyn.
Oh, okay.
Brooklyn, I live in Manhattan.
Oh, yeah.
Are you, do you have a handle I should know?
Yeah, you can find me on YouTube. Christopher Wright's my name. It's Wright with a W, W-R-I-G-H-T. And you go YouTube, you can find me there. You can find me on Facebook with the same handle, Christopher Wright. If you want to go Twitter, Instagram, Pander, it's all Chris Wright in New York, and that's I-N. So Chris Wright, I-N-N-Y. You can find me on all those handles there.
Good.
Definitely.
Are you part of the war?
And it's my opinion that although Obama and I had the same skin color, it's his ideology that wanted men in the women's restrooms. It's my opinion that right now, that's why we have half-naked drag queens reading the Three Little Bears to kindergartners.
Wow.
And it's my opinion that if we do not stand up and rescue America now, instead of the story of the Three Little Bears reading as Mama Bear, Papa Bear, and Baby Bear, it's going to be reading as two Papa Bears. Baby Bear will have been aborted, and Goldilocks will be somewhere as a victim of human trafficking.
Oh!
See, I didn't come here to play with y'all today. I did not leave my children get on a plane and wear an uncomfortable mask to play with y'all. I was told this was a Rescue America rally. The word rescue means to save from a dangerous or distressing situation. When I think of someone who's going to rescue, I think of a fireman who is fearless, who will rush into a burning building and save lives. I don't think of these bedwetting Democrats who are running around the country trying to burn it down.
Soy boys, soy boys.
When I think of rescue, I think of Superman. And by the way, I'm still waiting on my Superman in case you want to pay for my dinner tonight. But I think of Superman, how every time Lois Lane was in distress, he rushed in and rescued her. And let me tell you something, even though Superman was in tights, he wasn't a cowardly little bitch. From a dangerous or distressing situation. And when you're coming in to rescue somebody, like the police, when you're coming in to rescue somebody, you have to be bold. You have to be fearless. You can't be scared. You cannot be afraid. You have to be willing to stand and denounce Black Lives Matter for the Marxist organization that it is, without worrying about being canceled by the so-called woke culture. Y'all know the woke culture. They're so awake, they need to take a nap. You can't be afraid of them. You got to be able to tell them that it's time for them to go back to their mother's basement, lay in the bed, and pull the covers over their head. And let those of us that don't have straw for brain get this country open, up, and running again. Rescue America. You need people like Chris Anderson running for city council. You need people like Giovanni Patterson running for city council president. You need people like Eugene running for city council. You need people like Brandon Strzok, who is not afraid to start a movement that will change a nation. That's what we need to rescue America. You need people like everybody that came up here that's not afraid to declare what we believe is right. That's the way we're going to rescue America. This is not the time to be stiff, stuffy, and dignified. This is the time for you to get downright dirty with him. This is the time to be indignant. This is the time to not be scared. This is the time to be bold. This is the time when they tell me, as a black woman, I have no business supporting America. When they tell me I have no business fighting for my country, this is not my land. My people are not supposed to be here. You need somebody like Shamika Michelle that'll put a hand on her hip and look them dead in the eye and say, but I was born in the USA.
Hey!
That's how we're going to rescue America. And it is my opinion that we need Donald J. Trump in the White House.
4 more years. 4 more years. 4 more years. 4 more years.
See, I'm not here to be nice. I'm not here to be cute. If that's what you're looking for, I'm the wrong one. But if you're ready for somebody, even in 4-inch heels, to kick the door open and rescue America, then I'm the one. Donald J. Trump is the one. The Walk Away campaign, we are the ones. And I stand with you today, and I hope that we all stand together on November 3rd to continue to rescue America. Thank you, Baltimore.
Hey, hello, 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 hello. How you doing? This is Christopher Wright, everybody's favorite conservative in New York. I'm here at the Walk Away movement here. We're making some noise, you know what I mean? And I got a real patriot here, man, and I want you guys to hear his voice, hear what he has to say. I spoke a little bit at my Turn New York Red rally, as you guys remember, in New York in front of Trump Tower. But I got him here now, man, because I've been speaking a little bit about Black Lives Matter earlier. But I want you guys to hear his perspective, man, because this is a real patriot, a real black brother who knows it firsthand what the situation is, man. So this ain't some, crazy, psychotic, far radical leftist talking here. This is somebody who knows straight from the source. Let him hear his words and what he has to say. Let me introduce himself, and we'll go from there. What's going on, brother?
Hey, what's going on, fam?
Oh, one second, I put the camera the wrong way. What's going on, man? How you doing?
I'm good, man.
Go ahead and introduce yourself, brother.
My name is Eugene Boycott. I'm running for Baltimore City Council District 12. That's EUGENEBOIKAI. Follow me, friends of EugeneBoycott.com. Friends of EUGENEBOIKAI.com.
All right. So we got to you the information. You guys, please go out there and reach him. Support this young brother, because he's one of the black conservatives in Baltimore running. It's going to help bring change to Baltimore, like we're going to help bring change to New York. But let me ask you something, man. Eugene, what's your stance on Black Lives Matter, man? The organization, the group, man. What's your overall stance on it?
They don't matter to me. Like I told you, it's time, like I told you before, as men and stuff, even if they started out well, okay, we need you to get out the way now. We don't need to be bamboozled no more. If you're trying to help black lives to make it matter, okay, we appreciate you. Get the fuck out the way now. We men will take this over now. Let's see what they do after that. Like I say, man, it ain't for us and stuff. Black Lives Matter. $500 million and more that these cats raise. In my neighborhood where I'm running for things, they don't put their name on nothing. They don't run for nothing. I mean, they don't build the community. Our black kids don't matter, apparently. Nothing matter except for their agenda and stuff. And that's just being control obsessed. They're obsessed with control.
They are. And what do you think about this whole, they're using the term Black Lives Matter, right, with their movement?
Bamboozle.
Yeah, man, but they're using the term Black Lives Matter, but yet you see them rioting, looting, and then during these riots and loots, there's black kids getting killed, there's other black officers being killed, all these,
But that don't matter. That don't matter. They got the matter part right in that. And they just need to add that don't matter. That's not matter. That don't matter to them. As long as chaos exists, that's what they're for. Let me tell you what. They, like the Democrat, right? Remember this phrase, man. They're a bunch of poverty pimps.
Poverty pimps, man. I like that.
Just remember that.
I like that.
Just remember that. When you think about Black Lives Matter or even the Democrat, just think poverty pimps. That's all they do. What do a pimp do? We'll have you out there making money for him or her or whatever and stuff, but at the end you putting your thing on the line, he watching out for himself. That's what they doing. They're a bunch of poverty pimps.
Yes, using blacks like pawns in a chess game, man. That's what they're doing, man.
Yeah, but see, that is the different, right? When real dude, because remember back in the days when they used to think that we conservatives, so Uncle Tom, we don't belong in, like, get the fuck out of here. I own this group now. You know, we print out real dudes like, oh, we're printing out the certificate of what black is. And we're saying, get the fuck out the way, black like fakes.
Woo.
We don't need them.
Woo, man.
Hope
you guys are hearing this, man. This is fire, this young man speaking right here, man. And it's the
we
fire.
Certified. We don't need that certification of what black is. Are you kidding me? That used to work back in the days. This a new era. Like I told you, you send your Boosie at me with his crackhead talking that shit, but he don't vote. He against Trump. Did you see his interview?
Oh, yeah, of
I
course.
like Boosie. He's honest about things. But he's going, mouth all sloppy on the crack and doing all this, and he going to talk about if you vote Trump, you ain't black. Who the f is you?
Who are you?
You know exactly who are you? Bring him at me. South and all that stuff there, man, will battle. I told you, it's a new era. Black lives don't matter, because y'all don't make Black Lives Matter, man. Forget y'all. We got this.
All
Real
right.
brothers got this.
All right, brother. And one more question for you, man. What's your stance on this whole thing with the white guilt issue, man? You see the liberals on the left, the Caucasian liberals on the left, they do the white guilt. Oh, they feel that ancestors, supposedly what the ancestors did to our ancestors, that now they have to, they owe us, and they gotta put a hand out for us because we can't support ourselves.
You go through phases in life, right? Some of them mean well, but I'm gonna tell you, get the weight off of you. Then you got them other liberals where Malcolm been talking about. They love the chaos that's going on. They don't give a damn about the young black babies getting killed. That's why they don't speak about it. And you got these poverty pimps out there like Sharpton and all those people. They just come around when there's chaos. You notice that?
Of course.
He don't come around to do nothing. He got $1 million. If he care about Black Lives being mattered so much, you would be helping us out. You'll come to District 12 and be like, damn, Eugene, let's handle that. White people, look, man, do you up, man. It's a new era, man. You don't have to feel guilty about nothing. I'm 43 years of age. I don't remember being slave on nothing.
Amen, brother.
This is
Amen.
the land of opportunity. You either make it do what it do or you fall backwards. That's it, point blank and period. New era, dog. We got this.
Ooh, man, y'all heard it here first, man. New era. Not the new norm either. Not that new norm, that leftist nonsense.
Nah.
This is a new era.
New era.
And this is what it is, man. Conservatism is a new counterculture. And we got, fellow brothers and sisters in the black community here that are conservatives. And you see, we're picking this up from the bootstraps. We ain't asking for no handouts. We ain't bending down and looking for somebody, please help us, government, please help us. No, we got our own, man. We can handle our own. We can handle our own business. And that's what we're out here doing, man. I got my man Eugene. Do it one more time, Eugene. Let them know how they can find you.
Go to my webpage, man. I need all the support I can get. It's friends with an S of EugeneBoycott.com. That's friends with an S of EugeneBoycott.com. EugeneBoykai. Keep up with my campaign. Donate if you can. Throw shots out to me. We need every help we can get because it's a new era and we're gonna no gloves on, going in raw.
Woo, man. God bless you, Eugene, man. Thank you, brother. Taking time out, brother. I appreciate it, man.
I appreciate you.
Yeah, man. Keep doing what you're doing, brother. And we got your back, man.
Thank you.
Yeah, God bless you, man. You guys heard it here first, man. That was my man Eugene. He's a candidate running here in Baltimore. I want you guys to see firsthand that I'm not just out here talking about the CRA, talking about the Conservative Republican Alliance. Come talking about bringing change to New York, turn New York red. I'm not just talking about it. I'm actually showing you guys I got people that actually have the substance behind my words. I'm not just having the words with a bunch of hot air. I'm showing you guys, hey, this is what I'm saying, this is what I'm doing. Actions speak louder than words. And I got the actions to show you that I'm fighting for this country. I'm fighting for America, and I got patriots behind me to do the same. And I want you guys to go out and support them if you're in the district, if you're in the area. Go out and support these candidates, man, because this is how we're going to turn New York red and turn the Northeast red, which eventually will turn the country red. So I'll show you guys, we got some patriots out here. We got some other patriots out here. Let me show my man Derek Gibson in case y'all forgot. Derek Gibson.
Yeah, she dropped it. Oh, she dropped
What's happening, brother?
New York State Governor, y'all.
That means
You got
you, Chris.
see?
That is New York's favorite conservative right there, Christopher Wright.
We got some pictures out here. So as you guys know, we're out here for the Walkaway Movement, Rescue America rally. Go out there and support Walkaway and Brandon Strachan, what he's doing out here. Because you're going to support his rally, support my movement, the Turn New York Red rally. We're out here making some real noise, man, bringing real change to America, not the new norm, but actual real change. So like always, everybody out there, all my pictures out there, God bless everybody out there listening. God bless the United States of America. Peace out. Well, hello out there. How's everybody doing? It's everybody's favorite conservatives in New York. Gotta make sure I say plural, not singular, when I do with my friend here. But I'm here for the Rescue America rally that he is hosting. And as you guys know, he's a good friend of mine, a fellow patriot, the founder of the Walkway Movement. Everybody, I present to you Brandon Strzok.
Hey, everybody, how's it going?
Hey, Brandon, how you doing today, man?
Good. Thanks for being here, Chris.
No, always got to search for it,
I know
man.
it's not easy because it's like 900 degrees today.
900 degrees.
I'm going to be so burned tomorrow.
Oh, my goodness, you're not kidding. And it's a hot day today, but I had to come out and show support for what you're doing, man.
Thank you.
Because I love what you're doing with the Rescue America rally. Can you just do me a favor and tell the audience that's coming in tune, that's kind of like maybe new to what's going on here, what the Rescue America rally is all about and what you're standing for?
Totally, for sure. So we're going around the country doing these Rescue America rallies, and the purpose of them is basically to just stand up to the radical left and say, you know, like everyone out there, I think for the last couple of months, I've been watching on social media and watching on television as liberals have been out there smashing buildings, smashing windows, looting, rioting, burning things down, hurting people, beating people up, killing people, and asking myself, is anybody going to do anything about this, or is this just kind of how do they get to just control everything now? And then I said, I'm going to do something about it. So I want to go coast to coast and encourage people to show up and rescue America. This is a country in peril. We need to save her. And so I need people who have walked away and those who have never walked away but were always maybe in the center of the right, start showing up and show the left that they're not going to take over our country.
I absolutely agree with you, Brandon. I'm glad you're doing this movement right now with the Rescue America rallies, because what I did, I'm sure you might have noticed, I did a Turn New York Red rally recently in front of Trump Tower, in front of the Black Lives Matter mural.
Yeah.
And the main reason why I was doing that is because I wanted to just bring conservatives out there, and so we got to get out there and fight, man.
Right.
Because you guys see the radical left, man, they make one phone call, they got 400 people on the street, and they're
100%.
burning down buildings acting a fool.
Yep.
And we as conservatives need to be united. We stand, people. This is America here.
It's frustrating. I mean, you walked away, right?
Of course.
So you're a former, so you get it. It's like, it's a total adjustment in mentality, because as a liberal, you're right. People just show up. Like, you know, someone puts out a post that says, hey, we're doing something tomorrow. 500 people come, no problem. With conservatives, you beg and beg and beg, and you pull teeth, and you plead, and you get on your knees, and you try, and
real quick, I like the break on you did too. You said, was it the 1/3 rule?
Yeah.
Tell a little bit more about that, because I'm witnessing that a little bit myself when I do attendance.
Yeah, well, at this point, after, you know, I spent the majority of last year doing events, what we called the Walkway Town Halls, which we did for the Black community, Hispanic community, LGBT community. We did a college campus tour. We've done numerous outdoor rallies, and what we learned through every event that we've done is to apply what we call the 1/3 rule, which is about 1/3 of the people who say that they're coming actually show up. If it's an event where 500 people say that sign up, register to come, you'll be lucky if you have about 150, maybe 180 people come. And it's very disheartening. It was a tough pill to swallow and a tough lesson to learn, but that is what we've basically learned at this point, is that with conservatives, they love the idea of what you're doing, they register and they sign up, and then they get scared. And then after the event happens for the next week or 2 weeks, I'd get inundated with emails from people saying, oh my God, I really wanted to come, but I got scared. What if Antifa came? What if protesters came? Well, what if they do? What if they do?
Exactly.
Who cares?
Exactly.
Show up. You know, I mean, this is, and then you lose your right to stay at home complaining about, you know, what's happening to our country and why are they taking over everything? So you really have to show up, you guys. And then the other thing that happens is they watch the videos of my events and they go, oh, that looks really fun. It wasn't scary at all. I wish I had come. Yeah.
Wish you were there.
Yeah, we do too.
Yes.
We do too.
Yes, so I'm glad Brandon brought that up, because I'm dealing with that a little bit myself when I try to set up events. A lot of people say, reaching out, oh yeah, I'll be there. Day comes, 1/3 maybe you might show up if you're lucky.
Yeah, if you're lucky.
If you're lucky. So
Yep.
what I want people to understand with this message that me and Brandon are talking about right now is, if you're listening right now, and you're tired of where the country's heading, and you're saying, I'm sick of it, I'm tired of sitting down and dealing with it, well, come out here and support us, man. We're out here, we're fighting every chance we can get.
Yep.
And as you can see, we're doing the best we can to have our events be safe for our fellow patriots out there. Of course, you know, you never know what life's going to throw at you. You don't know what the radical left's going to throw at you sometimes. It might get a little hectic sometimes, but are you going to live your life in fear and lose all your rights? Or are you going to get up and fight while you still can and protect your rights while you still can? Because when it unfortunately, if it comes to a time where they take our rights and we can't fight back, it's going to be too late.
That's right.
And we can't allow that to happen,
That's
man.
right.
So if you're sitting at home saying, well, Chris, I want to, but I'm just afraid, well, are you going to sit there being afraid forever, or are you going to get out there and fight and save this country while you still can?
That's right.
And I just want to thank you, Brandon, for really doing this event today, man. I'm glad I came down. My hometown's Maryland, so I need to come back home anyways and visit anyway. So I'm glad to come down and show support for your movement and what you're doing.
Thanks, Chris.
And I just want to thank you so much for doing what you do, because like I said, without Walkway, there would be no walk and talk.
That's right.
So
Thanks,
thank you so much,
Thanks,
man.
Chris.
Thank you, brother. God bless you, man. What's the best for you?
What's the best what?
What's the best for you, man, in the future?
Oh, thank you. Thanks.
Yes.
Thanks, everybody. Take care and start showing up.
All right.
Yes.
I need 30 seconds to pitch my $1 million idea.
All right, everybody. So there you have it. Good friend Brandon Strzok here. And we're out here in the Walkway movement, man. We're making noise. We're making our voices heard. But like you guys said, you guys heard Brandon. I want him to bring up the 1/3 rule. So I want you guys to hear all the pictures out there, man. We are doing events. We're making our voices heard. We are the silent majority. We're getting out there and fighting. But we're going to need our fellow pitchers out there to fight with us, man. We can't be out here by ourselves fighting, man. We're going to need everybody out here who's listening, can hear. If you're able-bodied, you can walk and talk and, got the strength to make your voice heard, man. Get out there and show support, man. I know it might seem difficult. You guys have seen the videos online of the radical left doing foolish stuff, burning buildings down, acting idiots, acting really foolish. And you say, I don't want to go out there and deal with that. That's crazy. I want to protect my family and myself. Hey, man, like I said, are you going to sit and keep saying, I want to do this, I want to do that until it's too late, and then you can't do it? Or are you going to get out there while you still can and fight for this country? I'm out here fighting, man. You guys see me. I'm going state to state, getting out my voices heard, doing what I can do. And I just want you guys to, hey, just have my back, man. Have my support. When I have an event, when Brandon Strzok has an event, go out there and show some support, man. Like you said, we're going to do whatever it takes to keep everybody protected. But like I said, the radical left, man, they make one phone call, 500 people are outside. We need to be able to do the same thing. Make one phone call and have a bunch of patriots out there waiting to fight for our rights. So like always, man, thank everybody for tuning in and listen to. Hope you enjoy the content. If you do, remember to like, subscribe, and share. God bless everybody out there for listening. And God bless these United States of America. Peace out.